Good morning, boys and girls. This morning we have a VW-TIG1 in, interesting one. Driver's side headlight not working. As you can see, it's already on. We switched it on and checked it. Doesn't work. We did already go ahead and swap the globes from left to right, the Xenon globes, to see if that solves the problem. It does not. So let's diagnose it and see what we find. Alright, we did scan it. We do see there's two fault codes with headlight regulation. So let's see what we see. So there it goes, left dynamic, AFS light adjustment motor open circuit, and right low beam headlamp. Like I said, we did already swap the globes, and that didn't make a difference. So we'll see now. We're going to trace the wiring and then see what we find. Looking at the current flow diagram for that Xenon globe, L14 is the actual Xenon bulb, and it looks pretty simple. It's just 4 wires going to the low beam module, which is J344, and looking at this, that module gets power from, it looks like, body control module J519. So I think this pin here is connected to the actual headlight. I'm going to check if there's a 12 volt supply from J519 at pin 6, the yellow, and I'm going to check for a ground at this headlight plug, pin number 5, because that is the actual ground. As you can see, there we go. And there's not much else to it. Obviously we'll check for continuity between the low beam module and the globe on this 4 wires. I'll test that little cable and then see what we find. Alright, I did remove this headlight and getting to the plug here. So that let's see, where's the yellow? Pin number 6. Okay, sure. Alright, there we go. Pin number 6, that yellow, that is getting power from the body control module, and then pin number 5, was it brown, that is getting a ground. So I'm going to check if there's continuity through the headlight wiring to that module, and then also check if there's continuity to the globe from the headlight module. So let's see what we see. We have a headlight on the bench here. So this is a Xenon globe at the back, and right below it, it's now obviously upside down, is a headlight module. We did go ahead and take the screws out already. I'm going to unplug it quick. There we go. That 4-pin cable goes to the globe, and this power and ground comes from the headlight plug over here. Show this. Yeah. There we go. That's where the main plug plugs in. So we're going to check this if there's continuity between that 2 wires and the plug, and then let's just test. Here, give me this. It beeps. Good. Let's do the earth one first. I'm not sure which one it is. We'll just I'm just gonna touch each one until I find continuity. Okay, bottom row. Okay, so we have continuity on that one. Let's try the other one. Alright, those two wires are fine going to the power supply for module. Now, just quickly test on the globe. Look out carefully. Okay. 2, good. 3. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. Open 4. All right. So I'm making the call. I think this module is faulty. We'll get a new one, get it installed, and see if it works. Our module is bolted in. We got the cap in. Let's go install it on the car and test. Yeah, all right. Switch it on. Let's see. There we go. Just do the brights also. All right. Sorry for that interruption. Let's check the lights again. All right, LED lights on.
That's fine.
There we go. And then bright.
It's on.
It doesn't bright. Switch your brights off again.
On.
Is it on now?
Yes, it's on.
Switch the main beams off.
It's off.
It doesn't change. Okay, so it looks like we got one problem solved. Now we need to figure out why does the main beams not work, or maybe that was main beams and the low beams don't work. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm gonna scan that thing again and see what I see. All right, I did scan that headlight regulation again. And there's a fault code here, right headlamp power output stage, no signal. I'm not sure in what module that is. Let me check. I did Google that fault code. It's a C108231 power output stage. And it does seem that fault code's got to do with this cornering light module. So this module handles the daytime driving lights, which is this LEDs on the side here, and the cornering light, which is that one in there, on the inside of the light. I'm not sure if that actually does influence the low beams or the high beams, but I think it's going to be easy enough to just swap the left one in there and see. Just side note, that one in there does look pretty new. It's not as dusty as the rest of the headlight, so I think this was replaced recently. Okay, I did actually have another car here with the same headlights, so I took this one out, we swapped in that one, and let's test the headlights now. Alright, so the camera can't see this clearly. Alright, Lucy, so put the headlights on. And what do we have now? Dim or bright? Bright it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, dim again. Alright, bright it. Okay, there we go. But there's also another problem. So that daytime running light and cornering light module with that fault code does somehow affect the brights. But what I've noticed is also if we Alright, so we do have the brights working, but only when you pull the stalk to the flash position, then the bright stays on. I don't know if you can see there on the left post, not really, but anyway, when you push it forward to, I don't know, anyways, there we can see if I push it forward to activate the brights and I leave it to go to the normal position, it just switches off. It doesn't hold the brights. So I'm gonna go ahead and just replace the stalk. There it works now. Now it holds it off, on, off, on. Okay, now it works. Anyways, intermittently the stalk doesn't hold it in the on position. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it, and then we should be done. And then I think we just need to get a new module for that daytime running lights and the cornering lights. Gifted, go ahead and replace the stalk for us. This is the old one, the new one is in, so we're gonna go and test now. Alright, the headlights is on, and if you switch the, let me see now, this is better. Now the headlights is staying on. If, switch it forward, it's on, and it stays on, and it goes off. Works on the flasher when you pull it back. On, stays on, off, on. Okay, so let's test the lights in front. Alright, Tulasizwe, switch the headlights on.
Lights on.
Yeah, let's start with park lights. Then that, okay, everything is off now. Alright, start with park lights.
Park lights.
Yes, just park lights. So that doesn't even, it just looks the same as the daytime running lights. Alright, headlights on.
Lights on.
Okay, what do we have now? Low beams or main beams?
Low beams.
Alright, switch on the main beams. Okay, that one definitely goes. Let's move the camera a bit. Main beams off.
Main beams off.
Alright, on again.
On again.
There we go, that's good. Alright, start the car. Let's test the cornering lights. Turn the steering wheel left or right, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, there it goes. Turn left. There we go. Alright. Alright, so on this driver side headlight we did then place two modules. This one here for the cornering lights, because that one influenced the low and high beam somehow, and we did replace the Xenon globe module, and we did go ahead and replace the indicator stalk for the dim bright switch. So the front headlights is sorted out, and got another customer back on the road. I hope that was informative. Until next time, keep well.
G, R2, G, R2, G, R2, G, R2, G.